Hi guys, well, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the camping grounds, the Kiwi Vanman is on the road again. This video is made possible by KVM, Freedom and Stealth Camper Vans, keeping your dream to be free right on track. Well, today we're going to do a full review of one of these camping vans, these Toyota Velfire camping vans. They are amazing, and we're going to review it from top to bottom, inside and out. I already know how good they are because I've built so many. But I'm going to show you why I came to the conclusion that I did in regards to these lovely vans. I've gone for a bit of a drive. I'm way out of Auckland. I'm out east. I'm out at a place called Omana Beach. It is just a beautiful, clear, sunny day. Just a great time to get away, get out of the city, out of the crowds, the hustle and bustle, forget about the worries and the stresses of the world, and just enjoy the fresh country air, the fresh sea air. It is beautiful. So I'm going to head up the road a little bit, find a good place to camp, and then we can start our review. And I'm going to show you all the details and all the things I've done to prepare this van for an actual camping trip. I've loaded up. She's loaded up to the hilt with camping gear, food, water, everything you need. And they look like small vans from the outside, but I've got to tell you, you'll be amazed. You'll be surprised what I've actually got in here. It is chocker. Okay, so we'll talk to you again soon. I'm going to go up to the camping spot and make some coffee. Well, this looks like a really nice spot. It's level. I've got a picnic table here and chairs. There's a few other people camping here, but it doesn't look too bad. It's quite nice. Lovely spot. I think there's a walkway over here. You can walk down to the beach, to the waterfront, or to the beach. You can walk along the beach. There's a walking track or bicycle track just down here. Well, like I said, guys, this van is loaded up to the hilt with all the water, food, bedding, cooking stuff, everything. You won't believe how packed and how full this van is. Let's have a look in the back. Just take this table out, the fold-up table. There it is. She is loaded up probably for 2 nights, 3 nights, maybe longer. And look at that, you can't see anything. The storage space and the design is just so good. I've got it loaded up to the brim, and you can sit up here and enjoy your outdoor living in the couch, and it almost looks like the van is empty. It's very deceiving. You wouldn't think that I had this van loaded up for a 3-day trip. I'm only staying 1 night, but I have enough stuff here to stay 2, 3 nights or more if I want to. Okay, let's see how I've got everything stacked. Got my little steps here, got my outdoor shoes there. Got my water cooker here, my boiling pot, my kettle. It's always a very handy place to keep it. Stops it from rolling around or moving around. Just sits in there beautifully. Under here, of course, I've got 25 litres of fresh water and waste for the tank, which I'm not using, by the way. Got storage under the bed here. I've got all my fresh water bottles in there. There is water here at the campground, but I've got quite a bit of fresh bottled water there as well. Also under there I've got my little gas cooker, and as you can see there is room for even more storage if I really wanted it. Okay, now these storage here, lift that up. Here I've got my knives and forks, eating things, paper towels, tea, coffee, milk, everything in this little cupboard here, this little pantry here. The next one over I have some plates and some cooking utensils like my spatula, my tongs and things like that. And the last one there, I have my canned goods, my baked beans, my canned tomatoes. I love tomatoes, and a lot of canned fish. I love fish. I got tuna, I got salmon, all the little packs of tinned fish there, my salt, my pepper, and the sauces that I need for eating and cooking. Beautiful. That is loaded up. I have enough here for 3 days at least. Now, tonight I may not even make up the double bed. I may just put this foam down here, and then this may be big enough for me to use as a single bed. So I may just sleep on this side tonight, so I don't actually have to fold out and make up the double bed. But I could very well if I wanted to. Now up the front there you see my little fridge that is plugged in, and I have some fresh meat there for breakfast and a few things that I'm going to cook for tonight. If I was going away for 3 or 4 days, I would buy some fresh food probably tomorrow somewhere, or somewhere on the road to my next place. Okay, now let's have a look in this door here. This is the utilities area. She is packed. Now over here of course is my chemical toilet, my portable toilet. There's a lovely toilet here at the campground, so I won't need to use that. I've got my bedding stacked up nicely on top of that. The toilet is all sealed in plastic. Got my bedding on top of that. My blanket, my sun hat, and my pillow is in there as well. Now down under here, I've got a wind jacket if it gets cold tonight. I've got my outdoor chair. Get my outdoor chair out. And also here I've got a full-size awning gazebo. I'm going to put that up, and some other friends and their vans are turning up now and later, and we're going to sit around tonight, have a cook up, spin a few yarns and a glass of wine, so we can all sit under this awning gazebo which I'm going to put up beside the van. Sits about 6 people under here with a table and your chairs, and look at that, it just fits in there snugly, just under there like that. Okay, well it's time to cook. It's not dark yet, it's just about 5:30, but it's always a good idea to prepare, get your cooking done and your meal organised before it gets dark. Especially when you have a very small Freedom camping van and you've got to do some of the work outside and cook outside. So it's always a good idea to be planned well in advance, get all your food preparation, everything planned and actually done and dusted before it gets dark. So let's have a look what I'm going to make. Tonight I'm going to do some stir-fried cabbage, chop up some cabbage, stir-fry it. I'm going to cook some rice, and also got some chicken stew, a little bit of chopped up chicken I'm going to make into some stew. So I'll have some chicken, stir-fried cabbage and some rice. And then of course something special and yummy for dessert. Right, first job is to dice up and slice up this fresh cabbage. So I got my chopping board set out here, so I can chop up my cabbage. Very good having the couch set up like this. You can just sit on the couch and put your food on the top of the bench here and use it for your food preparation area. And then I can just pop outside and put it onto the gas cooker. Nice, simple. So I've got my cabbage all sliced and diced. Can take it out and do a bit of a stir fry now. Right, got my cabbage stir fried there. Time to stir fry my rice. I'm going to put an egg in here as well, so it actually will look like stir fried rice when I finish with it. Not pretty, but I got my stir-fried cabbage, my fried rice, and I got some chicken bones here that have been prepared earlier. So I'm giving these a stir fry, heat them up. I'll put that on top of the fried rice, and I think we'll be looking pretty good. Okay guys, well that's dinner done. There we go. We got chicken, egg, fried rice, and stir-fried cabbage, and a little bit of chili sauce over the top. So I think that's looking pretty good. Gonna tuck into that. Right, now for the taste test. That's good. That stir-fried rice is beautiful. Lovely. Well, I had a lovely dinner. Just going for a walk now, doing a little bit of exploring around the cliffs, around the hills of at the back of Vanman Park. Beautiful evening actually. Very, very mild. There's no wind, hardly a breeze, and it's quite mild, quite warm at the moment. But a beautiful scenery here. You can see right out the coast, right up the coast. Lovely, lovely sunset. So a bit of exercise, a bit of walking, and then I'll head back to the van. Actually, I think I've only walked about 500 meters. Remember, nothing's real on YouTube, guys, okay? You can see phony yields and exaggerated stories, edited photos and movies. Nothing's real on YouTube. Okay, but it is beautiful here. Very calm, beautiful evening. Right, then I'll head back to the van, have a nice glass of red wine before I settle down for the night. What a perfect day. I'd be lost without my camping van. I really would. Stuck in a smelly old city with crowds of people sniffing and coughing everywhere. It's just nice to be able to get out into the fresh air, the open space, and enjoy the fresh sea air. It's just so relaxing, so comfortable. Everything just feels fresh and clean. I love it. I really would be lost without my camping van, I tell you. Well, I've made up the single bed rather than making up the double bed and folding the bed out, bringing the sponge right over here for two people. I've just put one sponge up against the wall here and just made up the single bed. So this is big enough for me tonight. It's absolutely perfect. So it leaves me this bench or cabinet here. I can set up my laptop, watch a little bit of Netflix, and then just throw my eider down over the top on this single bed. I've put a cover over the squab, another blanket, and so I can just sleep on the single part tonight. So it should be very, very warm and very, very comfortable. Okay, good night folks. We'll talk again in the morning, eh? Well, looks like another beautiful day out there. Lovely. Time to get up, make some coffee, I think. Well, that was Vanman Park out by Maraetai Beach. Very nice campground. I have to recommend it. Big, wide, open spaces. They don't give you a little car park to park them for the night. You just book online, and they give you the code to the gate. So you go in, and it's a vast area of camping ground. You can just park wherever you want, drive over the slopes or the hill, and just find a nice, quiet spot on your own. So it's a very nice place to park and to stay the night. And you've got some lovely little walkways and bicycle ways down to the beach and the water you can walk along. So I strongly recommend it. $16 per head, which is okay. You get a toilet and an outdoor shower. It's cold water, admittingly, but at least you can get clean if you want to. So an outdoor shower, you got a toilet, and you can park anywhere on the property, which is very nice rolling slopes. Just a beautiful place to park. So $16 a head's not bad. If you're out East Auckland, you want to visit some nice beaches, some beautiful walkways, head over to Omana Park. Okay, I'm going to jump in the van, head back to Auckland. Very impressed with this Toyota Velfire. Very good night's sleep, very comfortable. Of course, the layout is my standard layout, so I knew it would be good. But just to drive, it is like a luxury car. It's so comfortable, and you just cruise along listening to the music. It's just, you can drive 100 miles and still feel as fresh as a daisy. It's just a lovely car to drive. And the fact that you've got a fully self-contained sleeping quarters in the back is just a real bonus. But very impressed with this van, this vehicle. Okay, I'm going to head back to the rat race, head back to Auckland. Got a little bit of work to do. So hit subscribe if you're enjoying the camping videos. Give me your comments down below. If you what do you want to see? Do you want to see more van tour? Do you want to see more camping areas around New Zealand? Let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see on the channel. And more hints and tips or anything like that, just tell me down below in the comments. Hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon just down there, and you'll be notified every time I put a new video up on YouTube. Check out my website, kiwivanman.co.nz. You'll see all my beautiful vans and photos there, and I'm sure you'll like it. Okay, if you don't have a Freedom camping van, folks, you've got to get one. Enjoy life. Get away from the city and the crowds, and get away from all the bad news and the worries of the world at the moment. Get out to where the air is clean, the air is fresh, and you'll live longer, I'm sure. Okay, talk later. Take care, everyone. Ciao.